Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing a spread today in my classic size happy planner for the week of July 30th. And what I'm going to start off with first is just adding some washi tape down the sides of my pages. I feel like I've been doing this a lot lately, but I feel like it just gives my spreads a little bit more color. Like, it just gives it a little more pop of color without me having to add a lot into the actual boxes. And so yeah, I like doing that. And that washi actually comes from Michael's. You guys have seen that before. That washi tape comes from Michael's, and it's from an American Crafts, like, faith related washi tape tube. And then I'm just gonna add some glitter washi on the actual spread itself. And yeah, I really love that washi. I just wanted to add glitter just for a little bit of zing and pep. Like, I just really like that washi. And then I'm going to, so you guys may have noticed that I wrote down like a couple of appointments already in my planner. And when I sat down to like look at it, I didn't really like how it looked. Like, when I sat down to like actually do this spread, it wasn't gonna match like with my spread. So I just put down those two empty boxes, and I'm just gonna write over them later on, and just so it like the formatting is all correct and everything. And then I'm gonna take this sticker from the Color Story sticker book, and I'm going to put it on my spread. That sticker is just a really big pink sticker that says "You got this." And I got a little annoyed with this sticker, I'm not gonna lie, because it's a tad bit shorter, like width-wise, it's a tad bit shorter than the actual margins of that happy planner. But there's a bobby pin that just kind of fell somewhere. But yeah, it's a tad bit shorter than the actual like box, but it's okay. So next, I'm going to try something completely new that I've never tried before. But I have these gelato pens from Faber Castell, I think is how you pronounce that. I hope I'm not butchering that name. But the pens are called gelatos, and basically they're primarily used for Bible journaling, but I'm gonna use them for my planner. And this was like strictly an experiment. I've watched like a few YouTube videos on how to use these pens, and yeah, I just wanted to experiment with them for a little bit in my planner. But basically what you do is you put down, it's like a gel kind of consistency, and then you just kind of like scribble it onto your page. And then you take some people take like a baby wipe. Sorry guys, there's like a bus outside and I don't know what's happening. But you take like a baby wipe, and you just like rub it on, like you rub the pigment so that it can kind of smear a little bit. And so that's what I'm doing right now. That's not a baby wipe. I actually just have like a that's just a paper towel, like a wet paper towel or a damp paper towel. And yeah, it worked out pretty well. Like, I can still write over top of it. And what I wanted to do was just kind of like, I wanted to wait for it to kind of dry, which it didn't take long to dry at all. Like, yeah, it didn't take long at all. But I wanted to wait for it to dry a little bit, and then just kind of write over top of it. And like, I wanted to, like I said, this is solely an experiment right now because I've never used these pens before ever. But I basically just wanted to see how they would fare if I wrote over top of them. And so they ended up doing pretty well. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I was using a Papermate Flare pen, and yeah, I didn't have any issues. But next, the rest of this spread, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the rest of this spread is gonna be pretty much a lot of well, now I'm putting down like my bills. I put down like that to-do sticker, and then I'm just gonna put down like a few things that I need to pay since it's the first of the month on Wednesday. And the rest of the spread is pretty much going to be like stickers and motivational things, and yeah, just a lot of motivation. So I have these cards, and these are actually cutouts that I got from a paper pad like a long time ago. Like I've had a paper pad, like I bought a paper pad last year from Michael's, and I don't even remember what paper pad it came out of, but I bought a paper pad, and I just, like, one day I was just extremely bored. I don't know what was going on. I just didn't have anything to do, and so I was like, oh, you know what'd be a good idea is if I just like cut out all of those cutouts, like I pulled out my paper trimmer and I just like trimmed all of those cards, and I was like, I'm gonna use this one day, and then I never did. And then I found them like yesterday as I was going through some of my craft stuff, and so I pulled out all of those cards, and I was like, oh, this would be a nice touch for my spread, something different other than stickers. And so that's what I'm doing right now. Instead of, those are all like 3 inches by 4 inches, though, the cards are all 3 inch by 4 inch cards, and so I didn't want it to, like, those cards are just way too big to just add to my spread like by itself. And so what I did was a lot of like cutting out cutting out those cards, and just using like the quote unquote like prettier parts of each card. And so like I have the just start at the top, and then I cut out there was a floral border of one of those cards. And so I did a lot of just kind of tweaking with those cards, and it really gave me a lesson in, like, I don't have to use a card the way that it comes. Like, I can kind of like put my own kind of spin on it and cut out cards as I see fit, and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, a lot of this is like, a lot of the cards that I'm picking out and a lot of the things that I'm choosing to put on my spread this week are like kind of motivational and kind of things that I want to tell myself, in a sense, when I look back at this planner over the next week. Like, I don't want to go on a mini rant or anything, but I'm gonna go on a mini rant real quick. Like, specifically the just start. Like, one thing that I've noticed about myself, and I did, like, last week was kind of a rough week for me, but I had to like just kind of take some time to myself and just kind of reflect on my life pretty much. And what I realized is that I do a lot of talking the talk but not really walking the walk. So what I mean by that is saying like, oh, I'm gonna work out, I need to be more healthy, and I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z with regards to my health and getting myself together, my fitness, and then it just never happens. So that's pretty much what I mean by just start. Like, just take the steps to just do it, like, just do things, even something as simple as like, buying a rug. Like, there are just things that I say I'm gonna do, but then just never do it. So a lot of what I want to start focusing on in my life is just actually doing the things that I say I'm gonna do. So rant over, that's it. I don't know if y'all can relate, but that's my motivation for this week. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw that faith sticker down, and I think we are done. We're donezo. This is how the entire spread turned out, you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.